Adley Jag. GDT. What's up? Let's get it. Good morning, good morning, good luck, good luck.
There we go.
GRPH. JNC.
I cannot trade that first minute candle on AMD, but
AI just died.
I'm still watching that thing, huh?
Well, it's
GSM earnings.
I gotta watch them, so. Just like I got PDD up that I'm not gonna touch. But...
Yeah, I took that one off. I'm sick of watching it.
Same with Joby.
GSM is moving a little bit.
GNPX. GNPX. Joby. FTI.
Watching JOBY.
Order filled.
Timmy got a little jobby.
Took a small starter and Jobby.
GNPX. GNPX.
Just to kind of get the juices
GNVX
flowing.
earnings started.
Good luck, you crazy son of a gun.
That was easy. Dollar on way.
I don't like those first few minutes. I don't know what to do with them.
I just saw it was right at the 200 on the daily. That's what made me take a stab at it.
I didn't have the daily up on it. Yeah, I see it. I was watching AMD, back to AMD. Focus, take this.
Watching BHC.
I pulled up BHC and dropped on me. Before I
RBLX just kind of got whacked.
AI just all the way back to higher day.
Oh, what the fudge.
Yeti.
PR is also up.
BHC up.
Coins up.
Joby. BHC.
Order partially filled.
PR.
Order filled.
Yeti.
Order cancelled.
APLs.
PR started.
I don't want to just get out of this, man. Fan anymore?
No, this AMD.
Watching PR.
Just go through 82.
Or something like the only one that I was watching from previously that decides again to pull back.
PR.
I took some off at the high and I got stopped out on the rest of my break even, so I'm out of AMD.
Yeti.
Order filled.
Still watching it.
Small starter in PR.
GRPH.
I was hoping it went up to like 1030.
GRPH.
Kind of stuff.
Almost ain't been getting trades in the morning lately. They haven't been giving you that love, huh?
No.
Laser just did something. I didn't really. I don't know why I had
I think he just took like a $2 dump.
ACVA.
Who did?
Coin.
Order filled.
Hmm. Oh man, I'm kind of glad AMD were dead. Holy Moses.
SBLK.
Good little pullback there.
I just got in PR.
Order
What's
cancelled.
the price on that one?
1030s.
Volume's a little shy for me.
I should have waited till that line on the daily for an ad.
Crazy little move. Good luck, sir. Maybe pull back on Joe B, Tim.
Yeah, right to my average.
No, you didn't get an ad or anything in there.
I got an ad, but it wasn't all the way at the top.
Gotcha.
Yeah, average is 77. I was just like, honestly, I was trying to just get out of this one.
Not feeling the way it's going.
Yeah. Of course, it literally went right to my average.
8 RBLX.
JNC.
AMD just ticked me off.
JNC. SATX.
Gonna be surprised if AMD goes down today, but
MTTR shares seen some session
SBLK.
lows here in the early market trading. Matterport
Thomas,
down
anything?
6.6% for Mike Tango
PR.
Tango Romeo MTTR.
nice. I hope it's nice.
Yeti.
PR kinda hoping plus 10.50, is on earnings PSA, plenty.
SJT.
Order partially filled.
Yeti. SJT.
Order filled.
Yeti.
Well, at least we got one in the morning. That's nice.
I have it to cancel it.
Order cancelled.
What's your average, Thomas?
1043.
Yeah, I'm at 42.
JNC.
And you're a little lower than that, right?
It's 43.
Yeah, I'm at 29.
Oh, 10. Thought you were asking Thomas to go, but you just said, bro.
I thought we were gonna get there a second
LMNT.
ago with the drop, but
Good lord, volume's a little shot in a lot of these stocks today.
What ticker are you guys in?
PR.
PR. Papa
What's
Romeo.
the first letter? Ah, thank you.
Papa.
FSTX. 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 FSTX.
PR start.
Hmm.
Not for Steve.
Was it not up here 20?
No, no, this is the kind where they're gonna get out for like a 20-cent profit, and I'm gonna take a $2 ride.
It's gonna come down to 20 cents, get them out, and you're gonna be holding it and go up till $13.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
BNBL.
That's funny. Steve's like, I've learned when they're not for me. This is it. I'm waiting for AMD basically. I got APLS up, but the volume sucks booty. It's into an interesting spot though. Like very, very interesting.
BHC out all.
Yep, yeah, shorts.
Literally somebody sitting at 77.
Yeti. LMNT. BMBL. Yeti.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go do something.
Alright, bud.
Really, both of these. to
PR with the
penny
lock.
Off my average.
JNC. JNC.
Zone 50K.
Wow, man, volume sucks today. Crazy.
GRPH. 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 GRPH.
Ooh,
GRPH.
this thing, I'm gonna have to stay away. APLS is gonna drop, but good lord, that volume is sucky.
GRPH.
No, 30-40 cent spreads.
OCEA.
OCEA shares halted. Correction, resuming trade
Zone
and
start.
spiking up for Oscar Charlie Echo Alpha OCEA.
Carrot.
GRPH.
50K.
Order filled. Order cancelled.
LMND. LMND.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
GRPH.
I'm trading in a jungle.
So nibble.
Hey, Arthur.
There's Arthur.
Oh,
You guys heard of him?
Arthur. Yeah. Haven't heard him in
Order
a long
filled.
time.
Got my noise suppressor on, I don't know. Arthur, stop!
He sounds just like you.
Does he? He is my boy.
Congrats on the PR, guys.
LMND earnings started.
And you're welcome.
I'm not in it, so I don't have to say anything to you.
Oh, you're welcome for not getting into it.
PRMO dollar.
JNC.
You're back in?
No, I just got back to the room.
You done throwing shit at the kids?
No, I had to go take the dog out.
Well, now you've got their shit to throw.
Very true.
All out of you.
Order cancelled.
Nice, Thomas.
Order partially filled.
Was it kind of a
Order
frustrating one?
filled.
Nah, not really, dude. It's not me to sit here and freaking wait.
Yeah, you don't want to be in it forever. Trying to hope it does something.
Hope it doesn't pull a Steve on you.
GRPH.
Is she still playing with that other one?
I just got out.
So you took a loss on some of that one. If you just
All of
got
it.
out. On all of it.
JNC.
Bounce
Never
off my
came down to you.
average twice, literally to the penny.
Sorry, brother.
That's what it is.
On to the next POS.
I mean, it had a pullback, just my average sucked when it had it, so.
Yeah.
Here's Neo, but his volume's low.
People still trade that though?
Apparently.
It's not like $2 or something?
No, it's that-
It's the other
How
Neo.
much is it?
NEO.
And EO.
Oh, not Neo. Okay, I got you. I guess it's still Neo, but it's not the Neo that I immediately think of. I think that's a pharmaceutical company or something, if I remember right.
Isn't he a singer?
And EO. Yeah, it's spelled like the singer. It is.
It's crazy.
GORO. OCEA.
Did you dump that PR2, Tim, or you still fighting that thing?
I took a pretty big part of that one off. It was down the leftovers, and I wasn't really paying attention to it.
I guess I should have got in that Neo. Didn't break 17 like I wanted though.
BBAI up.
Order partially filled. Order filled.
OCEA.
Order filled.
Jumped in this APLS for a small one. It's really, really frustrating though.
Short.
Yeah. Trying to be patient with this thing and maybe add to it if it sets up, but the spread just keeps getting funky and not giving me really a chance to do anything.
RELY.
Where did you get in? 69.50?
89. No, I got on the way down here.
69.89? Even better.
Why?
68,
What?
89
How did
different.
I know, I know. You gotta wait for the confirmation.
Yeah, and I got a bad focus spread, but
TNK.
Out all LMND, PR
then
trail.
it helped me out because the freaking bid went way down.
Morning, AJ.
This is not really my favorite type of trade.
OCEA.
Jag, what was that ticker you just said?
RELY.
Really? No, I'm just kidding.
Raleigh man. That's in my wheelhouse. It's getting there.
TNK.
Will it get there?
I thought it was gonna pop.
AAL, Jag.
What?
AAL.
American Airlines, huh?
Oh yeah, look at that.
Why you say Jag? Do we not have shares?
Yeah, we do, but
No.
it's off the bottom and straight up.
Gotcha. I just put my stop in on that thing. It either stops me out and I get a little tiny bit of profit, or it goes down and I get a lot of profit. I'm not gonna screw with it.
AAL straight up of bottom.
From the 9.
Son and TB.
BHC's back to higher day.
GCI.
Easily.
Which one?
BHC.
Ah, you son of a gun, just came and stopped me out. What a sucky little poo-poo head.
BRKH.
It's gonna be one of those days.
AAL worth a nibble. Real big co.
TK.
Did you get BHC?
No,
Son lunch lock.
I didn't.
TK.
Dude, I would totally trade AAL, but the freaking range on that thing has been so crappy.
Oh yeah, I was looking for much more. I wanted some speed out of it.
Oh, I mean, just look at the
MGNF.
daily. Like, it just has not had range in a while. You know, 30 cents a day, 40 cents a day. What are we gonna do with that? Sit in it all day to hopefully make a few pennies.
That's where the speed comes in. It just takes off the above 1650 all of a
Yeah.
sudden.
Yeah. Then you get that big pullback. Yeah. Truth.
Not Neo.
Didn't give it.
LAC right now. I'd love to see this bitch take off.
Would suck.
LAC, LAC.
No.
Dude, your neighbor's gotta hate you.
That wasn't me. I don't know whose house
Oh,
that dog was at. That was somebody else's dog.
That's mine.
I thought you had little dogs.
I do. It's my son's. He got a basset hound, and she's lonely. And they just came around and plowed, so she heard the truck, so I just pissed her off.
I was like, wait. That one's not my dog.
I'll be right back. I gotta-
Plowed? You have snow?
Yeah, not much. I don't even know why they came by to plow. There's like an inch on the ground.
I guess we gotta do something.
Gonna have trouble
AMV
finding
watching.
my
Order filled.
trade today.
AAL some lunch dollar, trail leftovers.
Hello.
Everybody's out of everything.
I think Tim's still fighting.
Which
Not
one's
really
he fighting?
fighting, but I'm still in
Yeah,
PR.
You're right at your average right now, right?
Yeah. But I'm not, like,
Which
I'm
one?
green on the trade, so.
PR.
I am looking to just get out of it, though. I'm not really looking to make anything else.
OCEA.
Not really.
Yeah. Figure if we'd gotten the big pullback, it would have happened at some point here, huh? I guess it still could, but
GRPH. MGNX.
kind of goes 50-50 when they hold.
Yeah.
All green today, boys. That's always fun.
I swear, I look away for a second and it keeps popping up.
What you watching, Jag? I'm dealing with the dog, I guess.
Order cancelled.
AMAM.
Like, could this get a bigger pullback to like $10, you think?
Man, AMD did not trade very
AMAM
smooth
21K
today.
here. Pass.
I'm expecting something out of that thing.
Like to see it obviously get a dump into the 30s here.
Anything up, Thomas?
Negative. I was looking at AMAM, but we don't have shares.
Is that thing back in play again?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, she's trying.
Order filled.
AAL would have been a good one. I just wanted more.
Yeah, I'm with you on more there.
Yeah, I agree on that one too.
I mean,
I don't even trade like that.
Only 15 cents.
Yeah, the range just sucks. That's
Yeah.
why I was like, this would have to do something.
Yeah.
It's hard to get excited for like a 10 cent, 15 cent move.
Yes.
We got
PDD,
range issues today
yeah.
though. F that thing, dude. And maybe I shouldn't be saying that, but yeah, PDD stresses me out lately. He hasn't been trading very smooth either.
I was watching it at the bell, just couldn't get motivated on it. Wanted more.
Yeah, but even that, like, that's sucky range for PDD. I mean, I know that's good range for some of these other things, but for PDD, that's kind of weak sauce. That's not a really big move. PDD, you see move $2-3, you're like, okay, there's a move. APLS isn't wanting to give up either. You got that one on watch. Glad I got out of that one green. It's hard to trust the mornings lately, dude. They're so choppy. Look at this OCEA. That's going to be the one today that tries to do what that crazy one yesterday did.
Oh yeah, lunar or whatever, right? Is that the
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't look at it today.
I mean, it's still up there. It's down to 85. No, sorry,
Yeah.
67.
Looks like that OCEA is trying to be like, hey, I can be like Lunar. Look at me. I'm halted.
Yeah, imbalance is 11.
Yeah, I think that thing's going to make a... I don't think it'll get to 100, but it'll probably make a decent move today.
It was just crazy with lunar yesterday.
Yeah, I think it hit like 130 or something.
Oh, an OCEA, it's a fairly new one.
Yeah.
It only goes back to 5-6 days ago.
I should have just shorted AMD, man. Jeez.
Did it die?
No, I mean, die is a strong word.
Yeah.
It's still well over yesterday's high.
TSLA looking for a pause.
Down was bigger than the move up.
Yeah.
I literally top ticked my one exit, which if it was just a short arrow there, that would have been great. 81.60s to 79.80. That makes me happy.
You still in PR, Tim?
No. Why?
Oh, no, I just didn't know.
No, I got out.
Still
Took the
hasn't
last
done
bit break
anything, so
even.
You're fine.
No, it's just chopping in that little range there. So
Yeah, it's right
I
where
was
my
just
average
wondering
was.
if you were still just waiting.
I thought you were gonna tell me it went to $10. I would have cried.
I mean,
No,
I would do.
it's literally chilling like a villain, bro.
Yeah, in that like what 5-10 cent range.
And you could still be in it looking for the same thing you were when you were in it.
Yeah. And it could go back to 10.60 or 11, and or drop to 10.
Dude, the whole market's like this right now, though. Look at AMD. Look at that. Nothing's doing anything. It's all choppy.
PDD's up on the day.
AM.
I know. I pulled that one up thanks to Thomas.
I just have to
Taking it off.
right now.
I don't know.
Here it is. I just don't know what it's gonna do.
I'm with you, bro. SPY is choppy, though.
Yeah,
And we are technically over yesterday's high, so if it holds over 401, that would be good. I'm feeling like a virgin today.
Dish earnings.
This is gonna make me feel stupid. Oh, it opened up on SSR probably. I don't know. Yeah, I got to start maybe watching these again. I was watching Bros last night, but it had no pre-market volume.
BROS?
But that BROS, yeah, it had earnings last night, dropped
S&P
down
futures
big.
continuing to pull back. Now
Tried to pump up and just failed
4,024.
today.
Still up 0.6% for the
That
second.
used to be like my favorite short setups, but I didn't watch it, so.
And it's still, it only got 1 million volume, that's it.
Yeah, and it probably looked really slow here in the beginning. But a nice $3 drop would have been cool. Had I taken it. That could be your day in a trade. Not bad. That's gonna make me put those on my watch list from here on out, though. I should have one spot for that maybe.
S&P futures now falling sharply at 4,021.
Well, remember when I said the SPY should hold that one area? It didn't.
Yeah.
Like, it just needs to hold 401. Poof, right through it.
Yeah, don't need that anymore.
Well, now we got resistance at 401. Make a line. That was fun.
I swear, every time I think, like, just looking at Tesla, I'm like, oh, maybe I could try it. And it's like, I wonder if Elon's selling shares today.
Right.
It's crazy. You just never know with stuff like that.
No. What's his name? Lost a fortune on Tesla yesterday.
Oh, Justin, yeah, I saw he took a loss on it. He made a lot of it back, though, on that other trade.
Oh, did he?
I forget. I don't even remember what ticker it was. But yeah, I think he made it sound like he didn't trade a little bigger because he took the loss on Tesla. But, I mean, we all do it. So whether you want to admit it or not is up to you.
ASRT.
I haven't seen him make the amount he made on that second trade without taking a loss first. So
yeah.
So you're saying he oversized on the second trade, trying to make up for his first trade?
yeah, I know you say the price in the range, but I mean, when you start making the $300 on those types of trades without having a loss first, I'll believe it.
I think I have finally forced myself into not doing that.
What's up, everybody?
9 times out of 10, that just turns my red day into a bigger red day.
The web telescope is one of.
Who's watching videos?
I just clicked something.
Jag.
Tell me you're bored without telling me you're bored.
OCEA.
See, this is what I'm talking about with stuff like Tesla. I mean, the SPY made a really nice rebound there off the dump, and Tesla's still going lower.
Yeah.
That's when it gets a little scary.
Oh, shop.
I think it's just going to retest this area right here and probably fail, but we'll see.
So I guess OCEAW is going because OCEA is going, and Trade Ideas called it OSHA. And it sounded like she said, "Oh shit." Like, I don't know. That's what it sounded like to me, but Osha.
So far, the SPY failed directly off my line, like immediately.
Yeah, because OCEA is halted again.
Oh yeah, this is just
Is
a
it really?
50-cent ticker though.
No,
What's
OCEA.
that price at?
Oh, yeah, the W is a 50-cent ticker.
Yeah, yeah. You just happen to get full size. Yeah, I mean, good for you for making that much on one ticker. That was awesome. I just love to see you do it more often, to be honest. Not, and I mean that in a good way. Like, it'd be nice to see you make that much more often, but I guess, like you said, you'd have to get full size. Kind of sucks. That jobby trade was kind of dumb. I kind of jumped in just looking for this retest here, but it wasn't really extended.
So I pulled up his video, Justin's.
Yeah, what was the ticker?
CVRX.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that thing was kind of running. I remember it being a little grindy
He was
though.
in 1,200 shares.
Yeah, he said he got full size on it.
Yeah.
Neo's running.
Yeah, that NEO.
Yeah.
Any volume on that?
Neo up.
Yet?
No, still not available.
Around 1 million. It's right out
I'm
of it.
starting to get this candle has some decent volume.
1,040 minutes in. That's fun.
I'd like to see
AM AM.
Just hoping for the 18 pop there.
Yep.
Filled a gap over here on the daily over 1680s. Already filled it though, looks like. Yeah, I can't zoom in, I don't wanna. No, I guess I will for fun. Yeah, it already filled it. 1720 it looks like. Ish. Gap fill. We got some stuff moving, just nothing on volume today, huh?
PR through high day.
Yep, 1060s.
Neo through high day.
Yep. Like at least 1850, I'm thinking. Preferably 1875, but
There's a line on the daily right here. I didn't draw it exact, but it came across as 1815.
on the daily, really?
Yeah, from back in March and April of 2022. It was used as resistance a bunch of times. And support a couple times to the left of that.
Okay, yep, I see it. I just gotta zoom out.
Just bounced right off that. I mean, I was with you. I wanted much more, obviously.
Yeah, but that would have been a good entry apparently.
Yeah, yeah. PR 1120 would be nice. That's a pretty key area on the daily.
AM AM. OCEA.
OCEA just opened up. Oh, look, it's going to
Oh,
halt in the 30s.
easy peasy. Going for the IPO price up there.
Yeah. Yeah, basically it's right there, right now, right at the high.
Well, it actually opened at 996, but the high of that day was 1393.
Yeah. Imbalance of 15.
Yeah, that one's gonna get a little scary.
That's one. Do you take it? Yeah. Do you risk it?
Biscuit for the biscuit. Yes, Neo would have been nice had it got the bigger pop. I was ready for that one.
TSLA dollar on way.
AMAM. AMAM. CBAY.
That Neo was small size, but it is spready.
So what are you at, like 50?
No, I got it at 78 or 9, 78. I don't know the downside, but the spread on this one is kind of stupid.
The OCA.
CBAY
imbalance is
couple
16.
nibbles.
It's
Go,
at
go, go.
1360 right now.
This Neo's probably gonna go back up. Alright, look at that chart. It's like base for a long time down there at the bottom. Long time. Yeah. I just took it all off.
Carrot.
Now the imbalance is 19.
Ooh,
Stuck.
19?
OCA.
That
Yikes.
thing's trying to be that thing from yesterday, dude. That lunar.
Yeah.
Supposed to open here in 30 seconds, 35.
Now it's 18. It's back to 18. Still only
Still.
$4.50.
That's brutal if you're short.
Yeah. You don't have shorts on it, do you?
Dollar on way.
No.
Blah blah blah.
Look, that thing hasn't even been open very long. It's But not a lot of people. Not a lot of people that have shorts. All right.
There goes Joby, piece of shit. I wish I would have kept that open.
AAL locking and reset
I was
trail.
actually thinking about trying to find a backside trade on that.
Oh, now the imbalance is down to 15, but it didn't open, so.
Oh, that helped my day a little bit. I'll get it back.
CBAY trail. CBAY dollar on way, blah blah blah.
EPSN.
PSN?
Did that Joby go down 210?
Yeah, it's right to where my average was.
Oh wow.
It
Did
just
I
round under 5. And then
roll
decided-
over a little bit, huh?
Or actually, I think I don't remember what my average was after I made that last ad. It was like 82 or something. But 77 was my original average. Obviously, there's still somebody sitting there apparently.
I hate days like this though. Like RBLX would have been a good trade, but the volume was so sucky, dude.
Could have been a pretty good
I don't know what to
short
do when you
there.
have crap volume.
Tried to go
like that.
higher
It's
through
just-
5, couldn't get back through 5, and then boom.
Entry would have been 37.60s down to 36.14. Blah blah blah.
Everybody's saying blah 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 today.
There's other people saying that too.
Yeah. The heck is
I'm
this?
just saying it because it sucks.
Here, Jag, I
Volume
found
suck
the
either.
ticker for you. GGAA. It's all you.
Gaga. Giggity giggity.
Yeah, that looks great. That's a good looking ticker.
Yeah, man. Think about YOLO in my account. What do you think? You gonna give me some financial advice on that?
I'll be going to $500.
It has had a good day. I'll give it that.
Yeah, you can't argue that. It's doubled today, a little over.
146.9% up.
I'd sure like to
Crazy.
know how I'd sell my shares, you know, considering it doesn't really trade that many.
All of the what are these things called? Semiconductors, you know, AMD, MU. They've all done the same thing today. Gapped over their 200s, holding but looking hella weak. I don't know what to do with that. So I sit on my hands. Let's see how the big semiconductor. AMD, MU, and there's one other really big one.
I don't know.
I can Google it. NVIDIA.
That one just got bought out, didn't it?
And that one did not do what those ones did, and it's kept going up.
OCEA should open up in 10 seconds. See what it does.
Dang. Nvidia's making moves today. If somebody wants to trade a $237 stock. Anyone? Anyone?
No, I'm good. Oh, did not open.
Jag, let's do it. Me and you, man. We'll take on Nvidia together. We can do this.
We'll buy all the shares.
Yes, if we own them all, then we control it. I think we have to file paperwork to do this. Dang, Nvidia. It's quite the move. It is up $30 from yesterday's close.
OCEA. OCEA.
There it goes.
OCEA.
Opened at 1521. OCEA. Down halt. Back to the up halt. Oh, through somebody's sitting at 16. Oh, they're gone. Halting up.
Man, Roblox is really stressing me out right now.
Damn. Should have bought the dip at 1375. Pretty clear bounce off the previous halt price. I mean,
did you buy it? Did you take it, Tim?
Oh yeah, YOLO'd my entire account. I'm rich right now.
Awesome.
I'm
He's
buy
like, I will
Lambo,
show you.
and I will be at your gates tomorrow.
Awesome, dude. I will let you in if you have a Lambo.
Ah, materialistic girl.
That's right. That's right. And I don't really care about Lambos, actually. That's one of those.
Dude, that's the
things
last thing I would
never
buy.
do. Yeah, for real, dude. Never in a million
I would maybe rent one for a week or something, but I would never
maybe
buy
I'd
one.
do that for fun, or like go down a racetrack and race one or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like in Vegas, they have where you can rent them to go around the
Yeah.
track or whatever. Yeah, I'd do something
Yeah.
like that, but I'd never buy one.
Oh, never in a million years would I even think about that, dude. I always just think that's the stupidest thing to do with your money.
If anything, I'd be
Just
buying like
any
a cabin
car,
in the
it
woods.
devalues. I mean, truthfully, the only thing I would do different, like if I had millions and millions of dollars, would be maybe travel more. But dude, who is this guy that keeps posting this crap in the room? Can I block him? Tim?
Oh yeah, you can ban them. Ban hammer.
Drop the ban hammer on this guy. Ban Angel G. He is banned. Let's see. Suspicious spam account. Sure.
I don't know what's up with the WhatsApp stuff lately, but yeah, they've been spamming pretty hard.
Alright, I banned him. I didn't delete the message though.
Really? It should have asked you if you wanted to delete messages. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it went. It just was delayed. Did you do that, or did it do it?
I didn't do it.
Okay. That was weird. It took like a good
AM.
few seconds to delete it. Nvidia, man, I'm telling you, that thing is probably gonna run.
Hey, I have a question. Nothing that's related to trading. I just found this out. Do you consider the term Oriental offensive?
What?
I think so.
The term
Why?
Oriental.
Why
If you
would
say,
it be
"Oh, that
offensive?
person's Oriental," is that a slur?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it offensive.
Maybe Asian? Maybe you're supposed to say Asian, not Oriental? I don't know.
Apparently, it's offensive. They consider it the same as if you called somebody like a Jap or a zipperhead.
Oh my god.
That's what?
I don't
No.
understand how that could be offensive, but
Don't they call it like so? When you first say Oriental, the first thing I think of is rugs, right? And that in saying Oriental rugs is just a way of saying that that's where the rugs are from. Like they're from Asia.
yes.
So if you were to say you're Oriental, you're not. You're just saying you're from Asia. Like what? How is that offensive? Yeah,
Oh my
people
God.
making something out of nothing, man.
Because you're a white American male. That's why you don't know.
Oh, get out of here. There was a thing on YouTube. Didn't I just tell you guys about this? About he went into like Chinatown dressed, trying to offend them, and they all thought it was funny and cool. Like not one of them
Bro,
was
you're just
offended by it.
speaking from your white privilege.
No, get out
That's
of here. I think people
You must love getting pulled over because they just treat you like a king, don't they?
No, so the problem is the white people that you are talking about, they're the ones that think it's offensive. So when you ask people, if you ask them, do you think this is offensive? And they'd be like, yeah, that's offensive. Like, why would you do that? But then you go and ask
9
the
times
people
out of 10,
that
half this crap is stupid white people making a big deal of things
Exactly.
that nobody else cares about.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because if you go into, like, say you're talking about this Oriental stuff and you go into like a predominant Asian place or whatever, and you ask them, do you think Oriental is, you know, does it offend you? They're gonna be like, no, I don't give. They'd be like, I don't give a shit.
Well, just like most people didn't find the Washington Redskins offensive.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's all like political crap and people making something out of nothing. It's dumb.
Everybody wants to cancel everything.
Oh, I missed OCEA opened. I don't know how I missed it, but now it's 1673. When the hell did it open? I don't know. People drive me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just frustrating because it's like, why are you making something out of nothing? Like, no one even thought to think that that was bad until somebody brought it up.
Yes.
Like people aren't going around being like, "Ah, you're Oriental."
Ooh, got him.
Oh, I'm racist with it.
And out of all the terms you could use, that's not the one you choose.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got a bunch of other choices.
People, man.
I don't get it.
Get it either.
But who's sitting around going, you know, that must be offensive to people, so we need to talk about it.
Stupid white people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's always been what this is about. Yeah, I mean, you always have people like white people are afraid to talk about black people in like they don't want to mention anything about the race itself. Like, but the moment you know they are talking to a black person, they're like overly friendly because they're scared to step on any boundaries, and it's like they're just a fucking person.
Yep.
Like, whether you're racist or not, like, they're still just a person, dude. Like, Jesus.
The thing is,
Well, if you're racist, you have different
people who are racist.
And that's what I'm saying. It's usually the people that are racist that make a big deal out of it for no reason.
Yep.
Oh my god, Roblox is gonna give me nightmares. Let's see, PR. What's this thing doing?
PR looks awful. It's in that same range.
PR looks amazing. It's just staying right here. This is fantastic.
If you want a sideways trade, that's the one to get in right now.
It looks like kind of a safe trade. It's not a lot of risk. You could walk away, it'll probably just be right here. Yeah, that's pretty crappy. AMD also, dude, with the sideways action today. I've got some teeny tiny greens today. Oh, I'm sore.
JOBY didn't keep going, Tim. Trying to stay in that same little 477, 480 something range.
Oh, PR, yeah.
Or JOB.
No,
Oh,
JOBY. Joby.
Oh, yeah. But it would have at least got me out.
Yeah. But at least it didn't go down to like 4.
Yeah, I mean, well, 465 was all I was looking for originally, so, I mean, oh well, it is what it is. It wasn't a big loss. I mean, I can't take a humongous loss now, so there's that, too.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty excited about that aspect of it.
OCEA.
There goes
What'd you
OCEA.
do? I don't think I heard this news.
Hold on, let's watch OCEA halt again real quick. Look at that giant ass green candle on the daily.
We'll take a couple shares to see what would happen.
I'm telling you, that dip at 1375, that was the time. Because that's when everyone was like, all right, is this the top? Is this the top? And then all of a sudden it just shot straight the F up.
Okay,
but it was like so close to the halt.
The inbounds was 50 a second ago. Now it's 22.
So, Devin, I took the big loss on whatever ticker it was. I
The other
never
day,
remember.
that big one you took.
And for a long time now, I've been saying as I scale, I knew that my max loss was really far away, further than I wanted it to be away, because usually once I get past a certain point, like down in a trade,
You're just gonna get the max loss.
Exactly. Like it's to the point where whether it's like 300 or 1,000, the odds are they're both going to get hit regardless. So I kind of went back and I looked through all my trades and I was like, well, what's that magic number based on where I'm currently trading? And it seemed like 300 to 400 was like that area where once it got past that, it was like it didn't matter. Like it was just a bad trade at that point.
It was just you waiting to take the max loss.
Yeah, essentially. It was me fighting something, and it ended up being a max loss.
Fighting a
regardless.
losing battle.
Yeah.
I basically just changing the viewpoint of when you're going to call it a loser.
Yeah. So I basically said, well, I'm not doing that no more, because even on my winning days, it's taking me, 10 plus days to make this max loss back. I'd rather it be much smaller than that, if possible. So I took it from 1,000 to 300. So now the max I can lose on any given trade is 300 instead of 1,000.
Well,
but I'm still making.
Then I'm in support of what you're doing, because I have said that forever.
Well, I knew that it would eventually come to that. I was just hoping I didn't.
The loss within the realm of a few days, as opposed to.
I was just hoping. I was just hoping I could catch up to that point with my profits as well.
That by you making it higher, you'd be making that much more money, and it would level itself out. But
right, but unfortunately, it started happening the other way. Yeah. So
I think I think your goal overall is probably to be a trader that trades. I mean, I know eventually you want to be like long, make money for the long term, but you want to be this to be a salary. You want to take money out of this regularly. And 2-3 weeks of making up losses just doesn't work when you trade like that. It doesn't. It's not.
Yeah,
doable.
and like I said, it was never the goal to have it that way. It was always to try to start scaling and have it catch up. Yeah, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. And I should have just did it in the beginning, knowing that. But I was like, I'll just give myself that wiggle room. But then that neon trade happened, and then there was one like right after that happened. That was a bad. That all happened in the same week,
It's
and
okay
then the
to
one
try
that just happened
something as
last
long
week.
as it doesn't kill you. You know, I mean, if it takes you
Yeah.
out of trade, and then that's a stupid thing
What's
to
in
try. But,
Biju?
you know, I'm gonna try to just gamble my whole account on this trade and see what happens.
HYZ.
Crap, I don't have an account anymore. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea.
That's what I always told the wife. I was like, well, you never have to worry. Like, we always have at least 25 grand laying around. Because I was like, if I ever get
Yeah.
below PDT, like, I'm not going to just,
You're
like,
out.
risk the entire account. like, that's always going to be
Yeah.
there.
That's when you decide this isn't working.
Yeah. But at the same time, you know, that would, especially now that I changed my max loss per trade, like, it would take forever to do that. Especially,
To
like,
dwindle it down like
yeah.
that. When you
And
say
on top
max
of
loss,
that-
max daily or max
So
single
it's
trade?
it's max single trade, but I'm only giving myself 2 of those. And the odds are I'm probably going to slow my roll if I run into one anyway. So I would say the odds of me hitting it twice are slim. But even if I did, that's still $400 less than what I could have lost on one trade before, which is a big deal, especially when I'm trying to make 50 plus per trade. So like today on PR, I made 46, which was close to 50. It just
Redo
wouldn't give me
worth
that
I.
extra drop.
Big co.
And then Joby, I lost 92. So in reality, that's really not that big of a deal because I can make that back in one more trade.
In one trade, yeah.
Or before, you know, I lose $1,000, 50, you know, that would take
You're not making that
10
back
trades.
in one trade.
Yeah. Especially
you need a
with how
lot of
slow it's
trades
been.
and they
Pretty
all
spreading.
go good and you don't have any losses to make that up.
Right, exactly.
And God forbid you go on a losing streak with 1,000, you know, and let's say, you know, 2 weeks you have 5 of those. You know, then what happens?
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
that's
that
when
was
could
that
go
was the
into
other
it.
thing is before when I was losing, it was
ETN,
never
Eden Corporation,
1,000. It was
raising their
always like a couple
dividend
hundred here, a couple
from
hundred
81
there.
cents to
Yeah.
86 cents
all of a
share.
sudden,
That's
it just
Echo,
started
Tango,
to,
November, ETN.
you know, there was a lot of tickers that just kept going.
And you sized. You sized up
Well,
a little more
yeah.
than you were before.
Yeah, it was a lot easier to get to that point.
It's a lot easier to get to $1,000 loss when you got 5, 6, 7, 800 shares as opposed to 100, 150.
AM.
Yeah. This OCEA
Got
is
150 shares.
going
It's got to
nutso.
run against you a lot.
Yeah, true. All right, let's put the bets in. Where do we think this is going?
What's that?
OCEA. It opened and halted again.
At least 50.
It's
I mean, it's all-time high, so it can go
1854.
anywhere.
2039
50 is a good whole number.
minus 1854 is $1.85. 2350 minus, what was it, 18 or 2136. All right, so the open to halt price was different on the last two. Let me see at the third one real quick. 1673. Yeah, that's $1.52. Yeah, so it's actually been going up. It was $1.52 on the one where it was at like 15. It was $1.85 for the one that where it was at 20, and then this most recent one it was $2.14. So the open to halt price has actually been climbing, which is interesting because then that completely throws our other theory out the window. All right, he's throwing the $46.50 dono out there today. Give me a break-even day.
Oh man, I think APLS is gonna shit the bed so hard. This is such a hard trade to take because the spread has been crappy.
My scanners literally just say AM, AM, and OCEA.
Really?
Over and over again. Yeah, that's literally all they say.
Oh wow, look at AMAN.
Yeah, that's been pretty crazy if you're looking at the daily. I mean, it doesn't really have anything else stopping it until, what is this? 765, 770.
I got 736 is my next stop, according to
Yeah, I
the
was just
fibs.
looking on the daily. Yeah. There's really nothing on the daily until that 770.
Let's see. Is this a low floater or something? Maybe I want to trade a low floater today.
Just saw that.
Not the Coke thing.
Yeah. I haven't drank Coke in 3 days.
Oh, shit.
Been drinking Pepsi. No, I'm just kidding. Now I'm in pure water. I'm trying to get off it, man. I purposefully didn't buy any this week just so that when I ran out, I couldn't just go get it. My mom still buys it though, so I used to do that in the past. If I ran out, I'd just walk down there and grab one of hers, but I've been doing good. I haven't done it yet.
I buy like those bubblies, you know, those flavored carbonated waters.
Yeah.
And they kind of like fill that need for carbonation.
I have
'Cause I think sometimes you just want that fizziness, you know?
Yeah, mine's not more so the fizziness. It's mainly just the taste. Like I get so bored of water. Like there's just water. I think it's more the flavor
That's
than
another reason why I like
carbonation.
those bubblies, because it's just carbonated water. And
Well, that's what I'm saying. I get those Propels. Like I'll have one of those every once in a while. It's like the flavored water.
I would just change the flavor.
Yeah. Well, no, this is like it's an actual bottle. Like I think you can buy you're thinking of those Mios, I think they're called.
No, I'm saying just so you get a different flavor.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Just so you're not just drinking water. Yeah, I know you can get those Mio things. I've never tried this. I don't know if this one.
I use Mio like it's going out of style.
Yeah. My niece swears by them. She loves them.
INTC Intel shares seeing some session lows.
It didn't INT or something about they like cut their dividends by like 70% or something.
And continuing lower here.
Jeez, this thing is nuts. Pure squeeze mode. Let's see what this one was. 24. So this one was $2.42. Yeah, it's getting larger each halt.
S&P 500 futures falling.
What happened yesterday with
On some
that
volume.
crazy one, dude?
I have to go get my son early today. Take his ass to the dentist.
Oh crap! I got a dentist appointment on the 1st. That's coming up.
Yeah, I just got 3 more fillings. And apparently that's like everything else looks pretty good. I knew that the one was coming because it was an old filling from when I was young. So he was telling me that one was starting to kind of go, and a cavity was forming behind it because it was so old, etc. So I knew that one was coming, but apparently there was 2 other like really small ones where he didn't even have to numb me for those. So got those done. He was like, your mouth is looking pretty good now. And the cool part is that was actually the last filling I had from when I was young that was a different color. It was like that steel stuff or whatever they used to use.
Yeah.
So now my whole
tooth colored or whatever.
Yeah, now my whole mouth is white again. I think I have one. Yeah, no, I only have one crown. Yeah. I got 1 root canal and crown, and then everything else is still my real teeth. Just a lot of filling. So frustrating, man. I've literally brushed twice a day my entire life, and I've just had nothing but problems with my teeth. I mean, like I said the other day, I'm pretty sure it was just the lack of flossing, just letting that shit sit in between the teeth. And I've always eaten sweets and tons of sugar, so I'm sure that was definitely the main reason.
Yeah, that's what my dentist said. Only floss the ones you want to keep. Yeah, I don't care if you brush your teeth. Just floss the ones you want to keep.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's kind of what. And that's the thing is, growing up, they never really told you that. It was just brush twice a day.
Dude,
and
I I'm like Tim. I had terrible issues with cavities and all that. And I was brushing twice a day. And he's like, just floss the ones you want to keep. I don't care if you brush. Floss. Ever since I started flossing, I stopped having freaking cavities. I do brush my teeth.
Well, I'd never heard that until I took my kids to the dentist for the first time, and they were like, "Are you flossing?" Because both my kids had cavities, and I was like, "Well, their teeth they all have gaps in them, like all their baby teeth." I was like, "What are you gonna floss?" And they're like, "Trust me, like the stuff will sit in there. Like you need to just go in there and kind of graze against the gums and just get out whatever you think you can get out." And it's like, I was like, "Well, you can't. You don't. There's nothing there." And they're like, "Oh, trust me." There's stuff there. It's sitting there, and the toothbrush just doesn't always get it. And I was the first I've literally in my entire life ever heard about that. And I was like, all right. So now I even started flossing, and we made it part of our nightly routine. And that was exactly what the dentist told me too. She was like, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, flossing is much more important than brushing. It's like you can brush twice a day, but make sure you floss. And I was like, all right. We'll start doing that because I'm pretty tired of coming in here and always having to get work done, and it's kind of expensive.
COSM up.
And then the dentist will always tell you it's diet. And you're like, motherfucker, I see kids that eat all kind of bad shit and they never get cavities. It's like, fuck
Kids
that.
and they get a replacement teeth.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing too that
I
really
always
made
wish
me.
you got replacement teeth like in your 30s.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Like get them twice.
So they can,
Yeah,
because when you're a
well,
kid,
their bodies
you're
were never
horrible.
designed to last till 80 years old.
Yeah.
You
Well,
would
that's what
think
I'm saying.
generational, we would. You would think as we evolve that our teeth would last longer. You know what I mean?
Well, I've always had that question. Like, you know, people always talk about evolution and shit evolving. Well, like, how long does it take for something to evolve?
A long fucking time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, does one person just kind of like get born and all of a sudden their teeth fall out? Like, what even causes that to happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the body, when having a baby, to tell it that it needs to have a second set of teeth at the age of 30, you'd have to have that baby at like you said, 70 years old. Be like, oh, okay, we need to evolve so that we're living this long, but that'll never happen. Well, I can't say it'll never happen.
The statistics, but it would be nice. Oh yeah, diet's big for your teeth, man. Look at all that fucking soda you drink. Ugh, it's the worst.
Oh, I know. Oh, I'm not doubting it.
Instantly will degrade your teeth, especially colas.
I know, it always cracks me up because like people will be like, bro, you can take that same shit you're drinking and pour it on a car battery. You know, it's like, I know.
Ah, yeah, well, that's.
But it's true. Like, think about it. It's kind of disgusting.
Chemicals work different when it's digested compared to dilution.
Yeah,
and
you just said
reaction with
chemicals.
other chemicals.
Like digesting chemicals.
You know, you take the whole like propylene glycol, which is an antifreeze, and they were bitching about it being in vaping, and it's like inhaling and drinking is two different things. Plus, propylene glycol is in so many things that you eat because it adds sweetness.
Did you trade today, Justin? Yeah, it's crazy to think the crap that we put in our bodies and don't think twice about it.
My teeth are so fucking bad. I hate it.
Well, they can't be worse than my mom's boyfriend's teeth.
Yeah, they're probably about the same.
No, his don't exist anymore.
Well, my bottoms are getting close to that.
His actually literally started falling out, so he went and just got the rest taken out, and he's in the dentures process.
So like I was saying earlier about having braces, I had the old school braces in the 70s, 80s that wrapped around your teeth, And supposedly, this is what a dentist was talking to me about 10 years ago, last time I had work done. The glue that they used was so acidic that it was eating enamel off of
S&P
people's
500
teeth.
futures nearing the 4,000
But most
level
people
at
didn't have
4,002,
braces for 11 years. You know,
75.
it was like a year or two top.
Around flat for the session.
And it was funny is I never had a cavity, but within the first year I got all my braces taken off, I had 12 or 14 cavities in 1 year. And I didn't change anything. I still brushed my teeth and shit.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, my tops are fine. My bottoms are really bad, and I had braces on my bottoms the whole time. My tops weren't as long. Like
Yeah,
half the time.
if I ever get to the point where money doesn't really matter, I'll probably do that, like Invisalign or whatever for my bottom teeth. My tops have always been like fine and straight, but my bottoms, man, they're pretty fucked.
Oh, my teeth were crooked as fuck. I sucked my finger when I was a kid, plus I was missing. I had a couple of teeth that didn't grow in. It's funny is I was missing teeth and my brother had extra teeth. There's genetics for you.
Oh, that motherfucker stole them from under your pillow.
Yeah, he was bored before me and stole them. Oh, what a bullshit day.
Yeah, day sucks. So far, I was kind of hoping something would happen, but
games being played today, yesterday and today.
yeah, for some reason, what's his face? What's his name? Matt, I think. I forget. It looked like he was using some new thing. But that was the first time I had seen him in a while, and he was getting chopped out of everything. He's the one that trades futures, I think. I couldn't tell. He had some new software he was using. Which just is proof that that motherfucker is a cheater. Trades by Matt. I remember that's what it was. He's always going back and forth between brokers and stuff. It's like, bro, it's because you're doing those little challenge things. It's not even real money.
Well, most of them all use Ninja Trader because they have deals with them to get better data because you get free data with them.
Yeah, but
always
he
uses
was
Sierra
using...
charts. Ooh, he's moved up to the big leagues.
Oh, is that supposed to be better?
So Sierra uses. You ever hear of I almost said options flow. It's order flow. Options is like options is like a pro software. It's kind of like using DOS.
Is 0 versus the -2 expected.
Gold.
That data is expected out in about a minute.
Gray.
But because futures has a defined amount of contracts,
coming out early.
You know what I mean? So we don't have to deal with float or anything like that. They can tell the exact order flow. So people use market profile, volume profile, footprint charts, all that kind of stuff. So you could tell, and delta, so you can tell where the buyers and sellers are. It's a lot easier. It's like a more in-depth, like reading the tape. Just because they can tell the volume. We go through a different exchange, so. Kind of like, you know, how they always put out those options alerts. That's when you can see when people are buying a shit ton of calls and stuff like that. It's kind of the same thing.
I was kind of hoping for...
Yeah, if he was gaining any movement off of YouTube, I'm sure he was getting flack from futures traders using Trade of Vape.
Well, he was always like probably break even because like he would always like have a... He's like Mad As, where he'll show you, like he'll go out of his way to show you the good days, but then he'll, like when he has bad days, he just doesn't post. So it always looks like he had good days. But then his bad days would be much worse than his good days. So like they would just counteract each other.
Kansas City
I don't get it, any of
Composite Index
cares
0.
Myself out there like that.
Kansas City Fed Manufacturing
just how they
Index
all do it.
-9.
Yeah.
They want to put themselves out
EIA
there, but then
weekly
they're embarrassed to do it
distillate stocks.
when they lose. Yeah, Sammy,
correction.
we've been watching
Crude
it.
oil inventories a build of 7.648 million versus the
$12
build of
imbalance.
2.08
Not like
million
Tim.
expected.
He's not scared to lose $1,000.
Distillate stocks a
1,000
build
shit
of
Sorry,
lost
too soon.
what, the 1,800 the one
69
day.
million versus
Ooh.
the draw of 1.126
Yeah,
million
that
expected.
neon
I saw
shit.
RHS
that. I
kinda
saw
not
the
bad,
900 day.
Crude
Yeah.
oil imports
Sucks. I hate those.
or gasoline inventories a draw of 1.856
Yeah,
million.
Yeah, I
that
mean,
was
they're
fine.
usually my fault.
Build of
Yeah,
108,000
Well, of course they
expected.
are.
Is Jack here?
Crude moving lower
Why?
here.
I was
on
curious
those
what the
bigger
actual
builds than
imbalance on
expected.
OCEA is because I'm seeing 1290.
$15.
15? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt somebody. 14.98. 15.
Imagine the people that are like, fuck it, I'm finally gonna just buy 100 shares. Whoops.
What you mean like me at 23 and change?
You're a liar.
I did consider it. I did not do it, but I did consider it.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation
16.
what you were talking about earlier about making your losses less.
Yeah, my situation kind of
I've
sucks.
had 12 good green days today, but I had 3 red days, and those 3 red days made me break even this month.
Yeah. That's the thing, as long as I'm getting a bunch of trades, like my percentages show that I will be perfectly fine, even if my max loss was 1,000. But we're just not getting those. So it's like every once in a while, if I take that $1,000 loss and I'm not getting the trades to make up for it, then it sucks. So it's like,
Yeah,
this is just
that's
my
the
way of
downfall
trying
of
to
your trade style.
buy the dip.
You have
Yeah.
a very specific need for you to trade.
Well, and it's crazy too because I feel like it's not even that much to ask for. Like
You
finding
don't,
4 or 5 like tickers that make a decent little pop, you know, throughout the morning, that used to be nothing. There used to be 20, 30 of them, you know, during COVID. And even before
when
COVID,
small
there
caps
was like
are
10 of them.
fucking booming. Small caps haven't been like the thing for a while.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But even right now, like they're not doing that. You only have these ones like OCEA. You don't really have like the normal ones.
Like AMAM's gonna rip today. I mean, this thing's holding up like a mofo.
Thing's been holding up like a mofo since $1.
Yeah, I mean, it had pullbacks along the way up, but this is a really good hold. Yeah, like that one day where it just spiked up to 376 and then went all the way down to 220 and then it spiked up and then went all the way down.
Right, and you're saying it's holding this time. It's
This
not
one's
spiking back
holding. I
down.
think it's probably going to be at $7 and then come all the way back down to like 580. I don't think this is it for today though, but who knows?
That
I haven't been really trading
OCEA
these
was
pieces of
supposed to
craps.
open there, but it didn't.
God, I wish I was trading these pieces of crap though. This thing would have made me a decent amount of money today. Margin rate sucks on it though, I bet.
On what?
Says it's 100 on DOS, but who knows what that means, you know?
I can tell you what ticker you're talking about.
That AMAM. AMAM. AMAM.
You talking about long in it?
Yeah, and I mean, it says it's 100 for long and short on DOS.
Yeah, it says that as well. That's right.
That's right. I know there's been a few that had over 100. I've never seen that on DOS, so I don't even think they can tell you that. Over 100.
Guru HTB.
They cannot. I've already confirmed that.
Tell me.
Nothing.
Am I making noise?
Yeah, that's fine. I just
Just
compared where this
slurping
noise
away.
was coming from. It sounded like somebody, like, I don't know, itching their hair or crumpling a piece of paper. Your phone probably just walking, but it was very faint, and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
It's not walking, it was paper. Guess
I am
that
actually
sound.
sitting here crumpling paper.
Let's play guess that sound. What do you
Yeah.
hear in the background now?
You hear like I don't know, maybe wieners hitting the side of your face.
Did you just hit somebody in the crosswalk?
Ah! Oh man, I want another trade so bad I can taste it, bro.
Just put in a market order on Lunar and see what happens.
Is that the one I need?
That's the one.
That's the one. That's it.
It'll leave you with a bad
days
taste,
in a
but at least you get that taste.
I agree with DT on this one. 2 days in a row, the market just hasn't been too juicy.
I was
Here's
thinking
my dog being a dick.
OCEA. That's the one. Mark it in.
You can't.
No, market's just being a bitch. It's choppy, rangy. It's the range is large, I would say.
I think the market's going to try the 200. See what it does at there. All the way down to 393.
Where's the SPY at?
399 currently.
398,
Just say,
398,
I
97.
did not watch the SPY today. That's a mad
I
crazy
thought-
drop.
I thought you said it was at 393.
200 on the daily is.
200 is.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow.
Murder my dog. I'll be back. I have to go kill a dog. Just kidding, people. I'm not killing a dog.
I
just
thought
kidding.
it was
What's that?
cats. I thought you loved dogs.
I do love him, but he barks like a douche.
He's a dog.
How long has the SPY been in the same 50-point range? Like what, 2 years now? 3 years? When was the last time it was at above 450?
ATLX.
How long?
450? Is it
April
Jesus.
last year.
April last year was at 450?
Yeah.
Seems like forever ago.
Dude, right now the SPY is getting freaking hammered.
It's just at the bottom of the acceptance level. What the weird part is way back, almost back in December, I drew those. Market usually drops 20%, goes up 10%, and then goes down to 25%. And I have these circles drawn in, and it hit every single one of them.
Dude, December was like 6 weeks ago.
December of 2021.
Ah.
I told you.
The only one that hasn't
What's
hit
that
yet is
sound?
the 31%.
So he
For
says.
some reason, Rivian, which I haven't looked at in forever, just triggered an alert. To the downside, apparently. Whoa, Rivian got demolished today. I mean, it's only down $1, but God, that looks like a big drop. Must have had something down here at some point.
Also, the market has a gap down here.
You guys, I think we should have shorted anything and everything.
Should open up yet?
No.
Or see ya?
Today I feel like a loser, man.
As S&P
Honestly, it's
500
just
futures moving below
that
the
the spreads
4,000
have been
level.
crappy.
Briefly
Any different
turning
than usual?
negative for the session.
Yes.
39.99, 39.98, and
You
continuing
don't,
lower
you don't
here
always feel like a
in the
loser?
futures.
No, I don't. I normally feel like I'm pretty good at this thing, but today I'm feeling like a shitty trader.
Welcome to my world.
This is what it feels like to be me every day.
I know, right?
Ugh,
And I'm not
I
even
like
in a
this
trade.
business, Steve.
I'm not even in a trade.
Frustration, man. Your PR's up there still, Tim. I have it on short for no apparent reason because I'm not trading it.
First. Jobby's still just chilling.
Why do I feel like I've heard the term jobby used to describe a poop before, but I don't know if that's true. But I feel like it's true. Did I make this up?
Is it more slang for a hand job? Or is that a handy?
Oh, I feel like it's a poop.
Oh, Google it. Sure, the Urban Dictionary will help you out.
Jobby Urban Dictionary.
Tell me you're super bored without telling me you're super bored.
I'm looking up the term jobby. I'm not seeing the poop. Maybe I made this up.
What are you seeing?
That can be. I don't really understand what this is saying.
Why don't you read it out loud for the rest of us?
The biggest, ugliest, pickle-sucking man whore on the planet Earth. What does that mean? The guy is a total jobby. He
Jag is a
screwed
jobby.
his hoe and her mom in the same day. What does that mean?
I think
mean,
it's
guy
pretty
like that?
self-explanatory what it means.
I don't.
So Tim's a jobby? No, yeah.
I give a guy like that a
every
high
other
five.
Thursday. Yeah, every other Thursday.
He gets a high five from me.
Only at the bowling alley.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, doubles takes out a whole new term there.
As does a gutter ball. I don't know what that means. I'm just bored.
I'm outside, right? All right, say what that means.
Where the balls end up when he's with the girl from the bowling alley.
Hey, DT.
Uh-huh.
The top of the Williams new car, I guess they were sponsored by Duracell. So like right above their heads, it's painted bronze and it looks like a Duracell battery. It's pretty cool looking.
Oh, really? I haven't looked at most of the cars yet.
I literally just saw. Hold on, let me see if I can get a screen grab of it.
Right.
I just saw the video that they posted. It was just the first look at all the
Oh,
cars.
I see. With the hood scoop
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
whatever you call that. I forget what that's called.
It's the air. It's their air intake.
Air
isn't
induction
it?
scoop
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of neat.
Today's Thursday, guys.
Yep, today is Thursday.
Yeah,
I
don't
just
remind me.
realized that.
I got too much shit to do, and I don't want to do it.
Hey, did you think it was Wednesday?
I thought it was Wednesday, man. I forgot that we skipped Monday.
You're such a loser. You take off one day to screw your whole week.
Yeah,
You're not that
I
important.
totally have to.
And you don't even
Look,
realize it
man,
till
you
the week's on the
shut
server?
the fuck up. I'm sorry, Tim. Did I just demonetize your mic?
11:15.
Oh, darn it.
Speaking of
I
that, I am
said
going to end the
shut the
stream. Doesn't
buck.
look like
The buck.
many people are watching anyway. I will see
Can
you
you get
tomorrow,
to the
Red
point
Day.
where you actually
I'm
have to
gonna
pay
get my video
YouTube?
out
Or do they just not pay you?
later.
Yes. Tim owes YouTube $5 trillion because of all of us.
Like, I want